Welcome to Kiwis and Dragons, a D&D adventure from Aotearoa, New Zealand, the home of hobbits. Our intrepid party of adventurers consists of Duncan Daynut, a fighter with a heart of gold and a brain of turnip.
Grandma Daynut used to say, go for a walk in the woods. What's the worst that could happen?
Undra Vamis, a drow necromancer with a fascination of death and a mystery to solve.
Things are fine. Fine. Oh, good.
Tish Dusklight,
Yes.
a gnome bard that sings like an angel and talks like a mugger in a dark alley.
So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving Marlin instead. And through it all, he offers me protection. Oh, he did enough for us, no protection. He just dumped us in a... Ooh, he's a stinky angel, he's a dick. Carry on. Burn.
Skold Gunvarsson, a war cleric of Rowan who lets his hammer do most of the pep talking.
Yes. Att ta upp stora resolutioner och sedan lägga dem åt sidan slutar bara i vanära. Yeah, like dishonor. So if you take on too much big projects and then just put them to the side, that's only gonna end in dishonor.
That's my whole life.
I was going to say, I think that's our problem, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
So we need just to focus on smaller projects like killing that priest cleric thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We can do that.
and then we take them down one at a time.
Cool. Well, you join our group in the midst of battle, having been dropped, unfortunately, by Mika or Marlin, the angsty, frustrated angel, ignoring their command to drop them in Hawksmoor. He dropped them in Hawksmoor Forest,
Angel
where
my
they
ass.
happen to just fall into the lap of a group of individuals who asked politely, I might add, if they could, just lighten your load a little bit. And you refused, and you were quite rude in your tired, grumpy state.
Well, they were trying to rob us, to be fair.
I hadn't even started being rude.
And I
I'm feeling
connected
it.
with the drinking one.
There's a definite bias here.
But anyway, we join in just after the top of the round. Skold, flying, currently hovering upside down, looking
Yes.
left and right. What's going on?
And I'm gonna do like a fancy spin in midair as I'm darting towards
It is gonna
the
be
archer and the priest. So I'm gonna point at the archer.
Yeah, and
the-
you do a fancy spin in midair whilst under the
Yeah.
tree, no problem.
And the bell is gonna
Cool. And as you fly away, oh, that was my cloak. That's what happens when you spin in midair on
Yeah.
your tree. Fancy.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying.
I'm gonna, and then as I'm flying, the bell is gonna toll for the archer. So he needs to do a wisdom save, and hopefully he'll fail, and hopefully he's not at full hit points.
And what do we say when we cast this spell? Ding dong.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a fail, and he's not at full health.
All right.
The one over there. Oh wait! How does that class as not being on the table?
It's on the table. No. This one's a 2 as well.
Did you roll 2 2s?
Yeah.
Two.
So he takes 4 damage.
I'd like to inspire
After
you,
oral
but...
vent.
Oh, right.
For those of you who wondered why that was so hilarious, A, Skold always rolls 2s, and B, in the last session he was telling us how, like, when EDMs, like, if you can't roll it in your dice tray, then that's, you're an idiot and it doesn't count.
Yeah, and also I'm pretty sure I said I always roll them in
Yeah.
my dice tray.
Oh.
So 4 points of damage. Good. As he's like,
Yeah. Then I'm gonna sort of fly and land on the far side of them.
Are you?
Yes, I am. And as I'm landing, I'm gonna use a bonus action because the first spell was a cantrip.
yeah.
And the bonus action is I'm gonna put down my
Spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon.
Oh,
And
lovely.
you can attack as you
Yes,
cast it. As
I
part of the
do.
bonus action.
But also because it's concentration, so I'm gonna land as I'm doing that. And the spiritual weapon will smash the healer.
Yep.
Here you go. 21 versus AC.
That hits.
And that will be a 9 points of damage.
Oh, good job. Was this astral projection of Volt, I assume, this woof. Ow! That wasn't very nice. And you see him, like, he drops for a moment, this kind of clay pot, and you just see kind of this golden liquid just blub, blub, blub. Hey!
Oh, that's a party foul and a floor suck.
Will you hit me? Right, that's you done.
Yes.
Tish,
Oh, yep.
kind of torturing on the edge of a discovered pit nestled on the other side of this rock, a seemingly good place to hide and cover. An archer just making a way in between where Skold is and you, kind of pulling up a bow arrow, having just narrowly missed you before.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm praying to Rowan hard out, and so if I send inspiration to someone, that's not my go down, eh?
That's your bonus action, so no, not your
cool.
go down. So, who would you like to inspire?
I'll be inspiring. What's your points? How's your hit points going?
They're going down, but that's right. I should be able to
You've got
take the fireball that's coming.
Yeah, you've got a big spiritual hammer. You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, and I'm gonna clasp. I'm gonna hold on to my rock real hard.
Yep.
And rub it a little bit so I can.
Do it.
Give it a good thumb.
So I'll be inspiring Duncan. I feel like. Do I have a clear shot of
Okay.
the guy?
Yeah.
Oh no, Sheila.
You can step out from where you are and get a clear shot of the Sheila.
And not fall in the hole.
No, you'd have to step away from the rock, but yeah. Because where she had such a tricky time in shooting you, you'd have the same effect there.
What is she like?
You could just step out like here 5 feet if you wanted to get a shot on her.
Or you do it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
literally just kind of to about there, and that gives you a nice clean aim on her.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Izale?
I'll just whack a crossbow at her because she knew me. 7. Yeah.
Was that you said you wanted to roll with advantage because you have your stones,
Yep.
your lucky stones?
Yep,
Because
'cause
you
this
remember
is
we had this
not
conversation
cool.
of like you can use
I
these
forget
things
how to put
and
things
you,
in order.
and you can say I'd like to roll with advantage. 'cause
I'd like to just-
I've got a lucky stone I've gone on today.
I can roll properly.
I tried.
Yep, that's cool. I should have stuck with the vicious mockery like I was going to. Yep, go. That was rubbish. And then,
Just
And
arrow,
then-
just
yeah.
And you're stepping back into.
Yeah, and I step back
yeah.
as I send my inspiration to Duncan.
I'm gonna put you as you circumnavigate. You get yourself here, just
Circumnavigate.
away from the hole,
The
so
hole.
it's in front of you, not behind you.
I
Okay.
feel like hole. No.
We're gonna
Can you
fill the
inspire
hole with
Duncan?
dead bodies.
How's your
That's what
inspire
we're
Duncan?
doing.
I've got a little song for Duncan. It goes.
A little something like this.
That feels odd. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Go, Duncan. Hit him with your best shot and smash him with your axes. Woo!
Alright, awesome.
Go,
one.
bro.
Take a
Thank
D8
you.
inspiration.
Yeah, have one of them.
Duncan, it's your turn.
Right. And I can choose to roll that after I've rolled the d20, can't I? Is that right?
Yeah.
Whatever you want, babe.
Okay, cool. Right, so I'm just going to try and hit that big fella in front of me.
Yep.
That was rubbish. That's going to miss.
I've heard about that.
Right, I'm going to use my greenstone inspiration on this one so I can roll with advantage.
Oh, yeah, I've used mine. So do.
Yep, so that will be a 20-something to hit.
That'll hit.
Super.
But rubbish damage.
Oh.
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only going to take 2 attacks because I'm going to use my bonus action for my second wind to get some hit points back.
Done. No problem.
So that was 16 hit points back.
Staying there, are you?
Yeah, I'm just going to stick in with him. I'm not running away.
Cool. Roger.
Okay. Let's have a filthy little fireball. So, now, the question
I imagine
is,
you want to just put it right here to get this one. No.
over here,
So just getting not shoaled, or do you want to get shoaled? It's up to you.
I
We're
mean,
talking
if
a
it
few
gets
extra inches.
if it gets a little singed, it's fine.
Well, it's up to you. No,
So
it's
we
not.
want to get the lady and
Yeah,
the
okay.
and the
So
other
you're going to
two.
just position it nearer to the female, the lady archer, and then you're just going to manage to clip them.
Yes.
And just avoid your boyfriend.
Yes. Yeah, boyfriend's a strong term.
Yeah. So that's 3 dexterity saving throws. So for the female, that's gonna.
It's a lot of plastic.
Oh no! It's
Jinkly, jinkly.
I know. It's bloodstained. Do you like
I
it?
do.
Oh yes.
That's so cool. And
And
that's
what's
how
your
we
what's your
feel.
DC? 15.
15.
Cool. So she fails. The healer. He fails. And the other archer over there. He is.
Not well. And you've got inspiration. if
He
you-
is an 8 plus an 8, so he's 16. He survives, so he's half damage.
Okay. Give me
Wow.
my best roll ever. Come on. Wow. Ooh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 26, 29, 32.
That might
That was
be.
good
That
damage.
might be
Half is 16.
I'm quite excited about that.
Yes, but it's good. It's good that the healer got.
But I'm not well.
As it erupts and just engulfs this kind of epicenter, just you see the female just kind of arcs over and scream like in pain. And as everything rescinds, you look over and you see the charred body of the overly large man in the kind of the brown smock, just unconscious on the floor.
Oh.
And the individual with the longbow just down on one knee, like black and charred, and looking like he's on absolute death's door, looking down, and he just looks and it's like, Tuck! He looks up, what have you done? Huh?
I lie down and I roll away from the edge. I just have a little lie
It's
down.
like that's Ridgeline 101.
I'm a little spent.
Nice.
Okay. And angrily, you just hear this yell, Tuck's down, everyone! Time to tidy up! He is
Don't fall in then.
done.
Tidy it up.
Okay.
Sorry.
So she is just gonna bolt 5, 10, 15. She gets to here and just levels a bow and arrow straight at you, Tish.
Yeah, bring it.
For 2
Tidy it up,
shots.
love. Come on. I
It's
don't care.
gonna be
I'm
12 to
asleep.
hit.
Nah.
Okay. And
It was a moment. It was a moment. Where I was like, ooh, oops. Do you drink that honey mead stuff too, love? What is she saying?
It's smoke flavored
she's,
now.
Yeah.
14 to hit on the second attack.
No.
Both miss.
She's
Just kind of like,
she's shooting in anger.
yeah,
Yeah.
and just like, he's just overreaching. She's just like, ah! In frustration.
Smoke in her eyes.
Yeah. The smoke gets in your eyes. Oh, nice. And is she okay? I'm gonna throw rocks at her at this rate. Does she fall in the hole?
This one.
She got there pretty quick, eh?
Mm.
Is she like a human person thing?
No,
Yeah, I did.
she's just been a full 30 feet.
Yeah,
this
it's not
one
the
She what?
is going to.
She ran.
He's going to use his bonus
Thank
action
you.
to disengage from you, Shoal, and just looking down, he's just like, ah! And he's 5, 10.
Take it all fancy. What's gonna do? Tidy up. Oh, here he comes.
She's getting a little.
And he's going to swing with 2 attacks. The first one as he looks around and he's.
That was Tuck. I was just saying it was the wrong guy.
I thought Tuck was the big archer.
Oh, the little green thing on
Oh.
it is the right one. And he will turn around at you, Shoal,
That's what I didn't see.
and just. He's going to yell out, he'll be like,
Colorblind.
he turns and says, John, get up there and put her down! and then he's going to take a
Like
shot.
a dog.
Turn around, and he takes a shot at.
That's the wrong guy. It was this one, eh?
No, well, that's the one I've been using as the archer, so it's fine.
Oh, that was the one you were using as the archer.
Yeah, that's the little
Yeah.
green dude who did a thing with
That was the
magic.
healer,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah, done.
I don't want to be a pedant, but
No, no, okay. So that's going to
You
be
don't want
a
to be
21
right.
against, 21 against you.
21 will hit against me. I was wondering, like, my hammer doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
No,
like the
no, it
spirit.
doesn't.
Spiritual weapon doesn't know.
Hammer doesn't get the
So that's going to be
little
a points of piece of damage.
Don't think
And then he
they
just brings his bow over and looks over at you again. And straight shot at you.
Come on.
That's going to be 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah.
It does. That's going to be 10 points of slashing, 10 points of piercing damage.
Cool. And we're down
And
to
then
3.
This
we
guy
just
is
cool
going
up.
to move away from you, Duncan, and you get an attack of opportunity as he then runs for the ledge. So 10 feet there. He's going to climb up the ledge, and it's almost like he knows where the pitfalls are, but yeah, he got an 18, so he just shimmies up there quickly, and you just see him come over the ledge, but get an attack of opportunity first.
you can't do a grapple as an attack of opportunity, can you?
No,
It's
melee
just got to be
attack.
attack.
Yeah.
17.
No, it does misses his, just misses. So he casts over the edge, and you just see Andreas. He kind of like, and he just stands up, and then just takes a leisurely step over, finishing his movement. Stands over you with his short sword. You're prone, aren't you? You're lying on the ground. So I think as you're lying on the ground, that gives him advantage on
Just hold your breath.
attack rolls against
And
the
close
creature.
your
Have
eyes.
advantage if they're within 5 feet of you. So he's going to attack you twice. So
Does
the
she
first is going to be 14 to hit.
So my AC is 14.
So that would hit.
That doesn't.
You got shields, so
I've got yes,
Got spell slot for it.
yes, and yes,
So that takes your AC up to 19.
yes.
Cool, and he'll attack again. So that's going to be a 14 plus 5, which is a 19. So that hits on the second attack. Yourself.
Oh!
It's all on now.
Anything he can do to kill me,
Yeah.
but you know,
With 13 points of slashing damage.
bye bye.
Oh, you're really not very well right
I'm
now.
really not very
You're real
well.
passed out.
Cool. That's
can I just ask a
I'm dead.
question?
you can do.
Hang on.
Can you use your inspiration to take someone else's attack down?
I don't think so. Luck. On your turn, you can get someone to
No.
reroll. I don't think
It's
you
not
can
like
use
putting
inspiration.
words.
No.
No, okay.
Okay. Some things you can. You can have someone re-roll, but
Yeah.
that would be. I wonder if that would be under, but I'll have to check. But the bardic inspiration, no, I don't
No.
think you can.
Okay.
Oh, it's overrated when you
As
know.
he stands
wanna
up, he
keep
looks
it
over, cracks his back, and he comes over and he's like, "Sorry, mate, coming right back down." There you go. Skold, you're up.
Right, so the one in the green jersey next to me.
He's unconscious on the floor.
Alright,
That's the healer. So the fireball
Yeah.
took him out.
so I can just curb stomp him as I'm running past, right?
Do you want to? Yeah, there will be a melee attack.
No, I need all my attacks. I'm gonna come back to you. So I will use my full movement to move up some sort of parallel with
there.
the big guy.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna be more down here.
Right there.
Like that.
Oh, like
Yeah,
way away
yeah.
from him, like there. Kind
Yes. Yes. And then I'm gonna use my attack to cast a guiding bolt at the guy that's at Undra.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to move the hammer up to the guy that's running and attacking him.
What's the movement of the
20 feet.
Yep. So. Yep. Okay. I didn't move far enough. That's fine.
So I'll start with the hammer. The hammer will get a 24 to hit.
On that guy.
Yep.
Cool.
That's gonna be 8 damage.
How do you want to put him down?
I will cut him off at the knees and he just headbutts a stone.
Yep.
Wow.
As you do that, two things happen. As he collapses, you hear a... I'll get this in my best voice. Robin! And then you hear us, no! As this young 12-year-old boy rushes out from the trees up here. Someone who's just been out of nowhere. He's like, no! And he just runs up. Oh, there's a huge boy. Miniature wizard thing going on.
Got the large person.
Remember, don't
And
trust
he
him.
just
Kill
runs
him.
in and he just sprints in and like literally dives in front of him. And you see to turn around and she just half go. She turns around and she's like, stop! Stop! You don't know what you're doing! We're not bad!
Well, you
No,
started
you're dead.
You're quite bad. I'm dead.
So my guiding bolt will still go at the big guy. So there's gonna be a 3rd level guiding bolt.
Yep. So is that an attack spell?
Yes, I'm gonna do the attack right now. That's gonna be. I'm gonna use the Rowan's blessing on this roll because this wasn't good.
Did you not already use that?
I've got at least 2 of them.
Okay, perfect.
So I used one of them. So 2. So I used my last one. So that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Just double check how many. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's gonna be 66 damage. Uh, 23 damage.
Was it just radiant? Is it radiant?
Yeah, radiant damage from the
Just like-
hammer.
Flies out and just erupts around him, and you hear this kind of low, like, "Whoa!" And he just kind of backpedals, trips over under him. And Duncan, you see him collapse on the ground, not moving, just kind of legs limped over under, unconscious on the floor. And again, you hear this shriek woman just, stop! Stop! Everybody just stop!
I may have said that about 5 dead bodies ago, just saying. And I gave everybody an out, but no one wanted to listen, so. Friday.
Tish, you are up. You'll go.
Oh. Oh, what's left? Screaming lady, sad boy,
Yeah.
and.
That's it.
And oh, he died.
Well, I'm
Well,
gonna.
yeah.
Yeah. Good.
They are prone on the floor.
Oh, goody, except for sad boy.
Not moving, unconscious as far as you're concerned. Sad boy's like kind of shaking the lifeless, currently lifeless body on the ground with this kind of astral hammer just kind of hovering, ready to strike again and just shaking.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, right, sorry, I'm just overwhelmed.
Yeah. Most of them are at the sight of my hammers.
Yeah, and because it's spiritual and shiny and
Yeah.
stuff, and you're the chosen one,
I am.
and one of my bros. I feel like I'm sick of her, and I just would like to shoot her with my crossbow.
Okay.
But I've also got a spare bonus action at some stage, and if I need to, I'd probably like to inspire someone because. But I think we're doing all right. I mean, we're dying, but. Oh, can you cure wounds? Does that count as a thing?
You'd have to,
Yeah,
you'd
yeah.
have to touch Undra.
Oh, it's just going to touch myself, to be quite honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that if you like as an action.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
ever going to go with this sex parchment thing for that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No.
Anyway, so. I'm just
obvious.
gonna- Yeah, that was a little
I'm sure
bit,
we've done it like 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah.
Not touching ourselves. What? That sounds
Yeah.
I
weird.
mean, I did it every morning while checking the stance.
So you're rolling a d20. Oh, you just if you're casting a spell, you can just.
Oh, I
It's
can
a
just
little
go to
bit,
the
yeah, so-
D6.
It's a d8, isn't it, for Kiwis?
No, I'm just doing my crossbow at the
You can't do
girl.
both though because you
No,
spelled
no,
you spelled
so I'm just going to
Gonna
shoot
attack?
at her. I don't
Okay.
care if I die right now.
Okay, cool.
Or pass out on the ground. So yeah, do I still have to roll this thing?
Yep. So what did you roll? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No, roll
it's
it
too
again.
late now. You've totally not listened. 9.
Certainly though. Right.
She got with a 6.
whisk past.
Thank you. And I'm lying on the ground going, this is unexpected. Do you need your inspiration or are you okay?
I'm okay because I'm gonna be sprinting towards Undra.
Okay.
But light.
Are you alright? Do you
I've still
need any
got
more?
my inspirations from last time.
I can inspire myself not to die. Just wait. Oh no. Oh, you never will. I'll just
Yeah, Duncan, you're up.
lie there.
Right, I'm going to pull out my magic missile wand and shoot her 6 times.
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
All of them.
3.
3, sorry. Ooh. $24 points of damage.
Cool. They're just. She kind of like screams, ah! Standing, but she's looking real rough.
Okay.
Her attention just immediately focuses back from you, back to what's going on over there.
And then I will. I'm going to run up here to where Undra is. I've killed my screen somehow, so you'll have to move me.
So, can you make a strength? Can you make a
Go on.
strength check or athletics check just to make the small climb?
I certainly can. Ooh, 24.
Easy. You scale up there and you see the prone body of Undra and this the fighter sword like on the floor, and he's just like kind of eyes like shut, lifeless as well. So that was your action bonus section.
Yep.
Top of the round. She looks over at you.
Don't I roll?
Oh, death save. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shh.
If you
She just wants me to go quietly.
No, look at the eyes.
It doesn't know you, does it?
Oh, not
Say
there.
it to me.
Do I add anything to it? No.
No.
It's a 10.
Oh, it's one save.
That's safe.
Okay.
Yeah. And she looks over at you, and she just for a moment she just pulls a bow up, and you hear the tension of the bowstring. And she looks at you. Do that. And then she just
She shoots
lets
at
the
me.
tension go on the bow, drops it on the floor, and she runs over to the prone man over here. And
Should have got my
you
pie out.
see Skold, as you look over, the boy is opening something and trying to feed it into the mouth of the prone man. And she looks up and she's like, "Come, we steal only to give to those who need. Stop this. You're a holy man. Please." And the boy looks up at you. "Come on. We only do it to give back to those who are in need now. Don't kill him."
Get the job.
I'm gonna tell you about intelligence. Anyway, that's their go. You want to take
Alright.
anyone? Skold, you're up.
I will shout, "Is Undra okay?"
She's not breathing. I'm going to do first aid. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Will I be
A little bit
able?
of jealousy strikes you right now with the fact that you
No.
just imagine Duncan just kind of CPR and mouth to mouth Undra, and it just makes it icky. a bit icky.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, so I've got 2 options. Either I hope that Duncan can do a good job and that she might not be dead. So, or I can just, if I use running.
What on earth was that?
So carry
I don't
on.
know,
Someone's cast some magic
I think Rowan is contacting me. Will I be able to dash and get to Undra and then use a bonus action to cast Stabilize, or whatever it's called in this game? It's called Spare the Dying.
Spare the dying.
No, it's not a bone. Yeah,
It's a
damn it.
cantrip.
Cantrip.
It's an action.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So no. You could dash and maybe get to her with a successful check to climb up the ridge,
Yes.
if you want to do that.
Are you not
Yeah.
still flying, or is that all gone?
No, it's all gone. I
Oh.
landed. But will a healing word work to stabilize her?
You
If
just need to be able to see her.
because that's a bonus action. It's got a range of 60 feet.
Yep.
Yep. So then I should be able to. All right. I'm gonna try and run.
Yeah.
So
Try and run.
yeah, I'm gonna try and run and get up so I can.
Just make a athletics check.
Yes. I will rub my stone for advantage on this athletic check. We got a 12 and a 13.
Oh, that's enough. Below this,
And then I add, so it's gonna 15. It's
Yeah, so you kind of quite easily get
Yeah.
up, and as soon as you crest the ledge, you see kind of Duncan just like rubbing his hands, about to perform something.
Yeah. I will cast a level 3. Level 3 healing
Spit on
word.
me and felt purer.
So yeah, roll your. What was it? 2d4?
That's 3d4. 2 2s and a 3. So it's gonna be 11 hit points.
Kind of like you come to and with this massive weight over you, Duncan looking down, this kind of prone body just lying kind of like
Duncan's
with some
just
dead
puckering
weight.
up, ready to give you CPR.
It was very disturbing what Duncan was doing with his hands there.
That's it. Cool. And so that was
What?
Tish. You are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds in a 3rd level spot on myself. 1d8 plus my spellcaster, who's it? Which is a. I don't know. And because I'm at a level 3. This has been a 3rd level higher. I can't. No, it's the wrong one. I get an extra 1d8 for each slot above first.
Yes, it'll be 3d8.
So I can
plus,
do 3d8 plus whatever
plus
my.
3.
Plus
Which is your
3.
charisma bonus. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I think.
Yeah. So 3 plus 2 more of these, eh? It's 6. 14 plus what?
3.
17.
Nice. That's 17
How
points of
many?
healing.
That's what we need.
Good job.
And I think happy thoughts.
Yeah. You kind of everything's starting to quiet down a wee bit. Duncan, you're right. And see Tish over there, just like kind of rubbing herself all over with this beautiful
I
little
touch
glow.
myself. I want you
Shawl
to
running up.
love me.
Lots of shout. Are you alright, Tish?
Yep. I want you.
Wonder, are you alright? I was just going to make you better, but I think Skold's like done something.
There's a funny taste in my mouth.
No, that wasn't me. The dead fighter.
Yep.
Is he dead?
Just make a investigation check.
It'd be cool if he's just a little
Natural 20.
bit off.
It's very shallow breathing. He seems to be unconscious, but bleeding from many wounds. And
I stab him.
Right. Well,
like you've seen your kind of companions on occasions. It's sometimes it's a short trip before maybe dying, but at the minute he's still alive.
no, he's not. I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
Yep. I would just take my axe and just draw it across his throat and say, "We tried to walk away from this. We just wanted to go to the road, and you wouldn't let us. You shot me twice when I was just going to walk to the road. We warned you. And this is what you get. You're not as big as your words." And then I'll look at his pockets.
Okay. So make a melee attack with advantage.
Can I have his head?
Oh yeah, like huge amounts.
Twist ponytail or something.
I'm going to do it respectfully. I'm not doing it nicely, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, we tried to walk away and they wouldn't let us, so it's his own fault.
Well, they've already dug a grave for us, so that's all good.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
Yeah. Starts bleeding out profusely in his pockets. Make an investigation check.
Are we still in rounds and turns?
Yeah, you've gone, Tish gone, Duncan's
Yep.
gone.
All right,
Linda's
yep.
up.
Ah,
Just making sure.
Not enough.
No, there's a couple of loose copper pieces in there. The short sword you see on the ground next to him is very functional. There's no notes. It looks like he's not got anything on him other than what you found.
Right. Yeah. So like none of his equipment's particularly fancy or out.
No, he's got some. He's got a breastplate underneath the kind of the leathers that he was wearing. He does have a ring on his finger. It looks like a signet ring, just kind of a silver signet ring with an emblem or a crest on it that you're not familiar with.
Well, I just pull that off and stick it in my pocket then.
Okay. Be worth 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
Or might be handy when we're role playing. Something. In a pub.
Wonderful. What did I? You're prone on the floor. Big weight above you, which is kind of bleeding. Duncan's, I'm sure, shifted him off as he's.
I get up slowly. I'm a little dizzy. And I say, what's the situation, Duncan? What did I miss?
No, I think you did very well. You probably saved us with that fireball, so well done.
Do we need to kill some more people?
Well, that's up for debate, really.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Whoa. Where is Skold? Where is Skold? Are you up on the ridge line? Oh, okay.
I'm about to jump down.
Okay. So that fella up there, he's
Dead guy.
He's gone. He's dead guy.
The one who hit you,
He's
he's
dead guy. Can I get all 4 of these people?
With what?
There's only 3.
Oh,
That's my hammer.
another
And
one
that
over
guy.
there.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, is he
Oh,
dead?
yeah, he's unconscious.
What are you?
Are you going to
What are you
fireball?
gonna
I've
do?
got 1 fireball left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it fair to kill the young lad? He's not really.
Yes.
Kill the young man.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Tell him what you said.
Yeah,
Trust no one.
I said don't trust the person whose father, brother, or a relative you've killed, because they will.
Come back and kill you.
Yeah, because the wolf grows in the young one.
Oh, yeah. You did say that,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah.
It's very prophetic, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's very cruel to leave him as an orphan.
Yeah. He's old enough to be on the battlefield.
You casting fireball?
Yeah.
Cool.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15,
I appreciate that she does this, and so I don't have to.
18, 24, 29.
Baboosh. Boom Shiva. Boom Shiva.
Boom.
Shiva.
That's our code name for lead. No witnesses.
Cool.
Oh man.
She fails. As you look over and cast it, you see the kind of the struggling form of the archer, and looking like he's sitting up, having been given some form of healing potion, and it just. As the young boy succeeds, so he takes half damage, and you see as the flame dissipates, the 2 prone bodies lying there, and this kind of high-pitched squealing from the young boy who's burnt and bloodied, and he looks at them, and he is then going to use his action to.
We're beating up a half-dead
As
young
literally
one.
this whole area now is aflame with 3 fireballs and just completely sundered. The 2 now lifeless and torched bodies. I'm going to say that's.
It's inappropriate where I was coming from, sorry.
Stealing his bag.
I was going with Pork's images. but,
the lifeless bodies.
really bad,
He
sorry.
stands up and he's going to use his movement to run there, and as he looks over, as he gets to the tree line, he looks up at all of you standing on the ridge, and then he's going to use his action to dash, and he will use his bonus action to also dash, which he can do.
Bugger.
And you just see him just stumble and disappear into the trees, and this kind of, you can hear crying and as he just disappears.
Send the bird to pick his eyes out
Yeah.
and his throat.
What a lifestyle
Sure,
these people
you're up.
chose.
Yep. I'm going after him.
Right? So
I like the new show.
I've got high perception. So, because this is going to be a problem going forwards, and I don't want him to. There might be others in their bandit camp.
It's time to tidy up.
Yep.
It's gone.
It is.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Yeah.
So you can get
Take
to
out the trash.
about there with a dash,
With-
like 60 feet.
Yeah.
As you leap off the side and
Yeah.
start running.
Duncan is like not. He just. I don't feel entirely comfortable about this. I mean, I know they attacked us and that, but I'm not sure that young lad.
But also you've been going at Skold for not being.
So that's your dash. Bonus
Yes.
action.
Yeah, I don't think I get any cool bonus actions.
Oh, you know, everyone's dead. Is there anything in their pockets and that I
Well,
can
you can't
find?
see from here. You're quite a good ways off.
I would
Like, I
have
mean,
to.
you can look, but as far from where you're standing, you can see pockets. That's it. Not even.
That's what I'm like.
Do you want to move over and have a look?
I'm thinking about it. No, because they're pretty charred. No, I'm good. I'll just come over near here where my friends are,
Okay.
since I'm all by myself.
You're going to use your dash action to shimmy up.
Okay. Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
You can make an athletics check for me.
Sure. Super athletic.
And Duncan, you'll go and do that after that.
7.
Kind of stand there looking up. Slide back down. Bit of
No,
a
it's
tricky height.
7 feet higher than me.
I'll just lean down for my action and just lean down and like.
Or her up. Watching Skold run off into the
All
distance.
her up.
Yeah, I ain't
Okay.
going after
I
so-
will just say like, you know, we sort of like said to the angels we were going to like, you know,
Be good.
make amends really. And I know they did attack us, and I did just kill this guy, but you know,
did.
I did. Well, I sort of feel like there's a line, isn't there? You know, we tried to walk away, and they attacked us, so they sort of, you know, deserve to die. But the kid, you know, I'm not really sure about
He's
that.
been
Really,
trained. He's been trained, and now he's going to be alone. And angry. He'll be very angry. He could become a super villain, you know.
And if you're in a ring of people who happen to be thieving for the good, you can't be the only one. Like, they must have contacts, and we could be walking into a bigger problem if he stays alive.
Those
Or
angels are not very angelic, and I believe he's dropped us here for this very reason. This is a challenge.
do you think?
Yes.
Do you think like that? Do you think this is what
Wait,
the angel
wait.
wanted for us to
Yes.
kill him, or?
Yes.
And then someone goes,
He wants us to see evil when it is
Yeah.
it is not looking particularly evil. He wants us to understand very
So are
deeply.
we actually the good ones here then?
Oh yes.
They're all-
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So my goal is that I'm trying to get within 60 feet that I can see him, so I can just hold person. 120 feet and I can see him will work, but then it's gonna be a guiding bolt.
Okay. Well, it's not your go yet, is it?
Yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah.
saying that's what I'm trying
So
to do.
what are you
so
doing?
Yeah.
getting away on you.
Oh, well, I'm just going to like
Internal
start
conflict.
sorting my wounds out. I'm not going after the
Okay.
young lad.
What are you up to?
Yeah, I don't have a lot to do. I'm just going to look after myself. I might have a little look around this bush behind us because the big man was stood there. Can I see anything in those bushes around behind? Nothing in
Not really. There's no like little hidey hole he was
No.
standing in. You can see there's some marks on the floor where his sword was pointed for a little while. A couple of open nutshells of some description. But yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of a casual standing place almost.
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
That's another action, bonus action, and to dash. So he's on 60. He's on 90 feet a run in the trees in his own backyard. Okay. Fairness to say, he's making a lot of headway on
Yeah, it does. I'm just hoping I can get
and it's
sort of
your,
within.
and it's your go. What do
And
you
we're
do?
getting very separated.
Yeah, like I'm gonna do like.
So what do you do right now? You can't see him from where you're stood.
Can I, with a perception, can I sort of figure out which way he is going?
A lot of trees around here. You
Yep.
make a perception check. Pretty high DC,
I
but
feel like
you can't see him and
No.
you can't hear Russell. He's like
No.
at this point
Well,
he's
I-
60 feet away from you somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna do this now. And see
Are you
see
doing
if
that? Are you doing that standing still?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
because I need to stop and sort of figure out where I'm running. If I
Okay.
not have a clear direction to go, then it's no point.
Okay.
Because there's a 5 on the dice, so it's probably not going to be even with my
You're not sure. Like
even with my +7. It's
there's some kind of noise over here somewhere. You're not sure what it is, but you know, there's like, some trees and bushes. But the bird.
Yes. Well, I'm sure. Giving a little time, I can probably track him down with some sort of spells, like some locate or something. Well,
I think if you find him, you catch him, you heal him, and we make him good.
yes. So I'll make him. I'm just gonna turn back.
Turn back.
Yep.
Cool. Turn back. You start making their way back to the others.
Yep.
Cool. Can make a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception. 11. I roll an 18 and a 4.
Oh.
But it's still 11, so.
What you do see, there's obviously lots of tracks around here, some quite heavy tracks over, and as you step through this relatively untrodden part of where you are, looking up at the guys, you feel pressure on your foot, and you hear this, and then you hear as 4 loaded what seem like crossbows come from the trees. I'll say, let's go. I'm going to say one of them has been destroyed in the fire, but the other 3, or what's burning, the other 3 are still functioning, and just go. Right. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yes. That's a 17 on the dice, and the saving throw is gonna be 18.
That's 18. Cool. So I'm going to say you managed to just duck and weave out of the way of 2 of them, but one bolt just hits you as you you turn and see you just walk into the path of the 3rd, and take 5 points of piercing damage as it just sinks deep into your side.
I will remember this. It's looking pretty rough.
All settles. And the crackling of the forest there's a lot of fire here now, and it's catching 2 fireballs, 3.
3.
There's a lot of trees that are on fire in
One
this
into
forest.
the
The
open,
smoke is starting
open
to
space, you know.
like all the trees
It's
around in
mainly
the
just
middle here
people.
are on fire. These ones are smouldering and burning.
I should really learn a spell to put fires
I
out
was
here.
gonna say, do we have anything to put them out?
I don't have
No.
a thing.
What are you
no.
guys doing in the immediate time?
Alright.
Should we just head for the road then?
Yeah, we need to tidy this up. So, check the charred borders if there's anything useful,
Okay.
and then drag them towards the pit trap over here.
Can you work quickly?
Whoa. What have you been watching lately?
But we don't want animals to eat them. That's actually
Yucky.
Yeah.
yeah, like they don't deserve that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's nice.
they know what they were doing.
Well, young lad will come back and get them, eh?
So it's
Who
nice
knows?
if they've done something nice.
As you get over to the 3 over here, it's clear that the rotund gentleman in the kind of like the cloth sack, as you get over to him, and he's charred and burnt, but what isn't burnt is a golden chain around his neck, and on it is a symbol. And this symbol is familiar to you, knowing as a man of Rowan, knowing that it is a symbol of Ila, the goddess of life.
So sorry.
No.
The bottle of honey mead by his side is cracked and broken and empty. The two individuals here, the female and the male, who lie now kind of dead on top of each other. His leathers are torn and burnt. His longbow string kind of snapped. She is like charred and dead from numerous wounds, as he is. If someone wants to search them, make a quick investigation check.
What do you roll? To 16.
He has a gold signet ring on one of his fingers.
Yep.
With again a crest that is unfamiliar to you at this point.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And it's worth 5 gold pieces. There is a little coin purse of 10 copper pieces. Not very much. And he's charring on the purse strings and so on. He does have an ornate looking dagger in his belt pouch, which he didn't use. It's in a sheath. There's nothing. Yeah, it's worth maybe a good 30 silver pieces. Some nice detail on it, but
Did this chap up the top, did he have a cloak?
no, he didn't seem to.
Oh, okay.
None of them did. In fairness, not wearing
Okay.
cloaks or hoods.
I'm going to give you the copper pieces to put in our collection.
Oh,
I would like to go down to these two, obviously like that young lad's parents, I'm guessing, maybe, or their friends or something. I would just like to lay them out quite respectfully, and then I'm going to put my own cloak over them.
I will say some kind words.
But yes, okay, good gesture.
I will retrieve parts of my cloak from the tree.
Yes, okay.
How
There's not
many
so much a
copper?
part of your cloak left there. There's a nice big rip in
Yeah.
the bottom of it where it got caught on a branch. Okay.
I just don't want to leave that much evidence so he can track me down.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So you want checking them in the hole?
No, I'm not going to chuck them in. You can check the big fella in the hole if you want, but I'm not putting them in. No, I think that young lad will come back for them, so we'll just, I'll just lay them.
Before or after animals?
Well, that's why I'm putting my cloak over them.
Okay.
Masking them with smell.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, no animals will go near it
No.
once it
No,
smells like cloak.
no.
No. In fact, maybe it wasn't as respectful as I thought it was going to be. Putting my cloak on them, but it's the best I can do.
Oh, can we bring him back to life?
In a
nice way?
I don't have
No.
that prepared today.
And I've got no more stock of animate dead, but
No. Let's just leave it.
Mommy loves you.
Turning point in the campaign when they murder people and you're like, well, they did that.
no.
Some days it's kill, some days murder. You know.
Well,
So what do you do? You've tidied them up. You've
Yeah.
tried to be respectful.
Yeah, we'll just head for the road now.
You head for the road. You try and get your bearings and kind of search aimlessly a little bit for some trees, and very quickly, upon hearing kind of some water, come across this well-trodden path. No signs on it, but cart and horse tracks and so on. Not entirely certain at this point which direction you need to go in. So you got two here. If someone want to roll a check.
not quite yet, because we need to decide. Travel a little bit, take a rest, then should we track down where these people came from, because there might be like a whole bandit camp.
Well,
No.
I think we should just let it be, really. They attacked us.
Yeah.
To be fair, they did start it, so I don't really have a general great deal of remorse about it, because they did start it. We did try to walk. Well,
Yeah.
A, they shot Tish out of nowhere, and then B,
Yeah.
when we tried to walk away, they shot me. So we gave them two chances to leave it be, and they didn't. But that said, I don't really feel that it's right just to go after the young lad. So you
No,
know,
well, it's not just the young lad. It's like if there's other people. Like I'm not.
well, there probably are other
it-
people, but we're like
yeah.
all beat up anyway, aren't we? So
Yeah, well, I think
Yeah,
we rest up, then go after them.
I think we just let them surprise us later on.
Oh yeah, yeah, because this works so well of letting stuff be.
Oh yeah.
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 All right.
Okay.
well,
So make your way onto the road again.
we're gonna have to have like a little rest up anyway, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we can probably have a discussion about whether we go
Yes.
back and look for
Yes.
him.
Yeah, like
Or
I'm
whether we
not
carry
saying
on.
like if he elects bygones be bygones and he go and lives his peaceful life, then it's fine.
And perhaps if we're going to have a sleep, we could be up here.
Well, I think we should head for the road for a bit, like maybe put 2 hours walking in or something,
And,
just to get away a bit, and then.
Have
and
you
then
got Fluffy too?
No, I've got no
Oh.
more.
No more Fluffy.
Oh,
Or Morris. Could Morris just do a scout around?
So as you're kind of
what is good.
you're kind of trying to figure out what your next move is as you've made your way to the road. You're looking like up and down, like east and west, kind of what you think is east and west, and looking for the signs. You kind of get a gesture that if you wanted to head towards Hawksmoor, it's going to be this way, looking at where the sun's setting or sun's going down. And as you do that, you notice a particularly large tree, and on this tree is a piece of paper.
Get Duncan to read it.
And you go up to this piece of paper, and it's a bit tattered and stained and so on, but there's a very interesting picture of 4 individuals, and it says underneath, wanted for crimes against Stonewall Mining Company, for theft, and the sacrilege of sacred tombs, and there's an image of a drow elf, a dwarf fitting your description, a small gnome, and a
Handsome
large,
cleric.
large long-haired warrior, and underneath, reward 5,000 gold pieces,
What a coincidence.
dead or alive.
Oh no!
And we will hold there.
Oh, I don't think this is going well.
This is what happened when we let stuff be and rest.
Oh, we didn't let our stuff be. We went and sorted the demon thing out, didn't we? And then like this is happened.
Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Oh.
Remember, choices have consequences.
Yes.
And that's awesome, and I didn't think you'd do that.
All right, we'll see you next week, everyone. Cheers. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.